What's going on, ladies and gents? We are playing F1 Manager 22. I've been waiting a while for this one. I'm a big fan of F1. Only over the last 4 years I've been watching, but I'm really getting into it. And I used to play a game called Motorsport Manager for a few years that I absolutely loved. So I've really been hanging out to play this. Let's just jump straight into it, yeah? We're going to go with McLaren. So I want to get Danny Rick in a position that he deserves to be in. Me being an Aussie, obviously got a soft spot for him, but he's a freaking champion either way, and he deserves better than what he's got. Current teams rankings compared to the rest of the grid: car performance we're 8th, driver performance we're 5th, staff performance 6th, and headquarters 4th. Employees: Danny Rick, Lando Norris, and Stoffel van Dorn. Technical chief, head of aerodynamics, race engineers. Biography, we don't need to see that. Let's just continue straight into it. Okay, let's just get ourselves going. Yeah, catters. First time guidance, let's have that on for sure. Yes, let's confirm and continue. I have no idea how this is going to play out. The aforementioned Motorsport Manager was a lot different to what I'm thinking this is going to be.
Senior engineers. Welcome to the team. It's great to have you on board.
Great to have you on board. Continue.
We have a strong driver lineup here at McLaren and a great team behind the scenes. And
We're all feeling optimistic for this upcoming season. Let's not waste any time getting you settled. Responsible for a lot of aspects of the teams, everything from managing our team's growth, overseeing our finances, and deciding on race day strategies will be in your hands. I can take you through it now. Okay.
An overview of the board. They're the ones who set the expectations for the team. If they're confident in your leadership, you'll be fine. If they lose confidence in you, however,
they might look to replace you.
The board sets season objectives for the team to achieve. Reaching them will help keep confidence high. So be sure to familiarize yourself with
board confidence is medium, season objective is 5th or above, and our long-term objective is Constructors' Championship.
Okay then, let's look ahead
Bahrain.
To this weekend. We need to start preparing for the Grand Prix, which will be the first of the season. As it's your first day though, there's nothing urgent for you to address.
Okay.
Feel free to explore more.
But continue to sign off for the day. Once you do, time will pass, but don't worry about missing anything. You automatically sign back in if an important event comes up. Well, let's just check our inbox. Welcome to the team. Our inbox, well, clearly it's the inbox. We'll just skip ahead like she said. Yeah, we won't worry about doing anything too much. It's going to help us out, I reckon, along the way.
We'll have you on top of things in no time.
Continue moving through days this way until it's time for the race, which you can see in the upcoming events list. It's good to get in the habit of regularly checking that list.
Let's take a look at what needs doing today.
Okay. Our season kickoff party.
A budget approval request. Most of the team's budget is decided by the board at the start of the season, plus whatever we get from last season's prize money and any extra sponsorship revenue we earn.
Okay. Driver morale and staff morale. Well, to prove that for sure, it's going to cost us 10k.
I reckon that's a good decision. It should keep the team. Now that's dealt with, we can focus on our first Grand Prix of the season.
No, we can't, because we've got sponsor obligations. You joined the team and like to negotiate our sponsor obligations for the season. Sponsorship is a big source of income for all F1 teams, but that funding is a two-way relationship. When negotiating deals at the start of the season, we need to offer certain obligations on our side, like creating merchandise that feature our sponsors or hosting sponsor events in our factory. Okay, that can be a little inconvenient for the team, but that's secure funding that keeps us competitive. You can check the calendar to see when our obligations will be happening. I'll put a link below to the sponsor obligation. Yes. Okay. Memorabilia room. Your team must host a sponsor event in your memorabilia room to the facility be closed while hosting, so staff will not gain the usual morale boost. We have $103 million. Pre-season lump sums 18 mil. Income per race is 3.8. Your team must host a sponsor event in the pit box during races. This will distract your pit crew and slightly reduce their performance. Well, that sucks. We can't click on it and do it now. Your team must host a sponsor event in your race simulator. Your drivers won't be able to use the simulator while you're hosting these events. They won't gain boosted experience. Your team must create merchandise featuring your sponsors. Pay and have the merchandise made. Okay. Upfront costs. Selling it will increase your sponsoring per race. Okay.
Here you can delve deeper into team finances and see our balance, as well as understanding information on income and rewards, and the enforced spending caps we have to abide by.
Well, we don't need to use that yet, I don't think. Allow me to introduce you to our talented car development team. Technical Chief Ben Watkins and Head of Aerodynamics Mitchell Kermer. We mark all as red. We continue to the race weekend. Oh.
There's always some final work to do before
Jesus.
we can set off.
I didn't realise. I thought it would stop once it gets to a certain thing.
This weekend circuit.
Realised that you joined. No, we've seen that one today.
Okay, you have all the information you should need. Let's head to race preparation to see if there's any...
Number of laps 57, partly cloudy. Post Bahrain. Need performance weaknesses at low speed. My acceleration's crap. Go to car parts development. It's unavailable until next season's regulations. Well, that sucks.
Okay, you want to get started with a design project?
Oh yeah.
These are car parts we can design and manufacture in-house. Each car part impacts different areas of a car's performance, but certain car parts will have a greater impact than others. You can also view our car performance by rank on grid. This is a useful comparison tool.
There's that of all other cars on the grid.
Take a look over the different car parts. The highlights indicate which
Performance areas
they impact.
So, top speed and acceleration, chassis, front wing, cornering. So it's 17th on the brake cooling as well. That's a DRS. The side pods, cooling, underfloor is, and the low ring and the dirty air cornering. That there, no, which one is it? The front wing. Now, I reckon we do. A front wing.
The team's expertise in making new car parts improves.
Each new design is likely to be better than an old.
Each new design is likely to be better than an older one. Testing is also an important step in designing a new car part. Our testing time is limited throughout the season, and it's up to you to decide how much to commit to each design project. If you assign some testing time to this design now,
and see what effect it will have on the car.
Once you've taken...
Wind tunnel hours. Okay, so we just have to do it so the low speed gets affected. Ooh. See that? We don't have many hours for that, so we leave that at the 1. At 20 hours, that leaves. Alright. I don't mind that though, because it's a boost of high speed. Everything's boosted pretty decently there. I like that.
You can direct the engineering team to focus on specific areas of performance. F1 car parts are complex, and sometimes you'll have to sacrifice performance in one area to achieve gains in another. Over the season, we'll understand more about our car's performance, which will help you to guide the team's design focus. You can try altering the focus.
Stick with the balanced approach for now.
Or else.
Balance. They put our low speed way down. Our first in high speed. We're 18th in low, medium, 9th in brake cooling, balance. I reckon we just do balance for now. We won't get too into it. You need to decide how many engineers you want working on it.
Bear in mind, these decisions will have an impact on the duration and cost of the project.
You happy with everything? Confirm. Your engineers will finish the project as soon as they can without rushing. Your team's expertise in front wing development will increase at the normal rate, improving all. Tense. Cost will be higher, but you'll gain a greater cut. Expertise bonus, which will improve future lines of this. Let's just do an intense one for now, I reckon. Two of them. 3, 4, 5, 6. Take 34 days. So if we do 3, right? Continue.
Nice work. That's the project.
You'll see the team and give yes. And we'll design the what was the other one? Was the underfloor? Should we do the chassis so we get the top speed and acceleration? Maybe do the chassis. If we do 48 hours on that, we get high speed, low speed. That takes up everything. We done 20 last time. There's top speed. Can't get the, how do we get the acceleration in there? Well, that showed acceleration. We can use the MAU hours. Okay. Next ATR period, 45 days. Let's just do it, yeah. That takes out medium. Want the medium as well and everything. Optimized, so that takes 13th and first for airflow in the middle, first for drag reduction and 5th for airflow, but 18th for engine cooling, 16th, first, 13th and 16th. We do balanced. We do balanced, we do intense as well. 3 engineers. I don't know if these are the right things to do. I'm obviously a newbie to this, but we'll just keep flying with it. That's our car done.
My favorite places.
Car build happens. They develop our car parts throughout the season. You want to make sure the team are working on upgrading components. The car one is Danny Rick. In warehouse 2. So we don't have any spares that we can use. He's unfamiliar with it. Let's just go back to the race. Let's just do one race. Performance targets. Team ready. You can also find all the information you need on the circuit. Yes. Performance targets.
Here we've got the performance targets for this coming weekend. If we meet these, we'll gain extra revenue.
Oh, this is the shit that I hate. Incentives. You can also add guarantees. Performance targets will apply to either the qualifying session or hot streaks.
Looks like we've got incentives for both the qualifying session and the race. If we can reach those targets, we'll get an additional payout, and it won't cost the team anything. You can also decide to add targets here and offer our sponsors
guarantees.
If you want to offer a guarantee for this weekend and rate
guarantee slot. Reach Q2.
Like something we can achieve without too much difficulty. The reward if we meet the guarantee. Okay, we're done here. Let's head back.
Let's guarantee Q2. I think that's, yeah, let's just do that. Yeah. I don't want to, first prize, I don't want to promise too much at all. Let's go to the race weekend. Rubbing the hands together. Oh yeah. I'm actually very, very fucking excited for this. Come on, baby. I wonder if this is the same team that done the Motorsport Manager. I don't know. I can't remember their name, but I'll have to reload the game up to see if it is.
Archipelago of Formula One. Bahrain might have a small land footprint, but it's showing its big spirit right now in the grandstands. Either way, it's time for another fantastic weekend of Grand Prix racing. The Bahrain International Circuit is a challenging track, and the cars routinely have to brake from high gear to low to take the narrow turns. With a need for downhill braking, the risk of locking up is one drivers will need to manage.
Yeah, the good exit on that turn makes a big difference.
To get victory here. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage.
Come on, Danny boy. Fuck Lando.
Great to see you again. Welcome to your first race weekend with the team.
Kicking off with free practice one.
Kicking off with free practice one as you.
Each weekend contains 3 60-minute practice sessions. Teams test new car parts, acclimatise driver to the circuit, and fine-tune car setups for the weekend. Alright, practice one is now. Let's go.
Over here is our race preparation area. This is where you can make any changes you need ahead of the upcoming practice session. Rest assured the team have already prepared the cars for practice. When you're ready, we can continue to the practice session.
Alright, compounds. We start on the softs. Let's start on the hards, I reckon. Car setup. We'll just see how that goes for now. We'll leave Lando on the softs. Ready. Let's go.
During race weekends, you can decide whether you want to manage the practice sessions yourself or whether to handle. As it's your first race weekend, you should let the team handle the practice session.
Okay. Wouldn't mind seeing the results. I could have done the fine tunings, but we'll just roll with it for now.
Welcome back to what is proving to be an exciting weekend of Formula One action. With practice having finished.
Practice is finished, we're on qualifying. Lando, 12. Daniel's right down. 31 laps, 23. We're a fair bit of time off.
To help maximise our drivers' performance, the team have them work on 3 goals during practice.
Car parts
track
knowledge.
acclimatisation, car parts knowledge, and setup confidence.
Okay.
If you manage the session yourself, you might get an even better performance from the drivers for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, I think we would have. Can't change that now. That sucks balls, but that's okay. It's our first race, so.
Time for qualifying. Our results here will do. Qualifying takes place over 3.
Only the fastest drivers. Let's go. I guaranteed Q2, so. Let's start.
Same as practice, the team can handle qualifying for you if you like. Let's get you hands-on for this round though, just to make sure you're feeling.
Manage qualifying. Let's do it. For sure.
Our drivers need to be setting their fastest possible lap times, so we can advance to the next round of qualifying. The slowest 5 cars will be knocked out. Keep a careful eye on time remaining. The time limit on qualifying rounds really ramps up the pressure. Right then, let's get a car out on the track for its first run and see how it goes.
Oh, we have to send that Danny boy. Come on, man. Pull a doozy out, brother. Send Norris out as well. Oh, nice. That's fucking amazing. Oh, yes. This is fucking stupidly good. I don't know what these things are.
Each car is fitted with a number of onboard cameras. You can also use the map view if you like. It gives you a good overview of the whole track. Remember, you're managing 2 drivers throughout the session.
If I click on Norris, it just goes to him. And we can actually speed it up a bit. Just going to speed it up till we get Danny Rick on his flying lap. So what is this here? Manual control will give you full control over pace, lift, and coast and ERS strategies. Yeah, let's not do that just yet. There we go, Danny boy. Flying down the straight. We're not going to do too well in this race though, either way, but man, this is a cool fucking experience just to begin with. Not bad. Got a bit of traffic ahead. What is that, Leclerc? Get out the way. Looking good. It's looking smooth. This car's in the way. Are you kidding me? Is that Hamilton or Russell? The tyres are too hot. Same thing again, tyres are too hot. Both drivers. .27.47, 27. Okay, so Norris is a bit faster. Don't you cut in front of me. Well, that just absolutely fucked us, didn't it?
That's a decent time for a flying lap. Keep an eye on the standings throughout the session and try and keep the drivers out of the knockout zone.
Yep.
Right then. That qualifying run is done, so the driver will return to the pits now. I know everything happens so fast over a race weekend.
Catch your breath, you can
But if you need
pause.
to catch your breath, you can pause for as long as you like.
132 is we're faster than Ocon, which is a surprise. Alpine's had good race pace this season, so. What happened to Norris? Norris? How did Ricciardo get such a good fucking lap? Was that because I had a couple of cars in front of us, gave us a bit of like a slipstream? Maybe, I'm not too sure. Damn. Oh, Joyce just smashed this. Okay, so maybe it's not that good. It was just that good because the other one was so shit. Alright, Ricardo's about to go into Gasly's faster, Tsunoda's faster. Perez is only 400ths.
Our driver is back in the pits. You need to reconfigure the car before we can send them back out. Let's go and take a look.
Okay, so reconfigure.
The team will make sure the run plan is updated to include refueling. So all you have to do is fit some fresh tyres.
Okay.
Here you can see all the tyre compounds available this weekend. When making any changes, just be sure you're considering both the condition.
Yeah. It will fail completely, okay.
We want maximum performance during qualifying. So let's use a fresh, soft compound tyre.
Alright, let's do it. Okay, so we can't really fuck with any of the car there. Set up, adjusting the front wing angle during a race might negatively impact the performance bonus gained. To oversteer is great. Yeah, I don't want to fuck with it, I really don't. Flying one lap. What have we got left?
Brilliant. The car's ready to head back out. The track will have more grip later in the round, but there will also be more traffic. It's up to...
We got 4 minutes. Same thing. New tires. Whoa. Send out. Send out Norris as well. A lot more traffic. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. Like, Daddy Boy is still in 5th though. Like on that, McLaren and Norris. The Norris is going to get a bit of a slipstream. Send him out too close. Alright. Norris is definitely going to get that little slipstream. Oh no, he's too far back now. So... expected traffic. We're looking alright. What's the first sector going to be at? .384. That's a bit of improvement. Norris has improved as well, which is good. Middle sector. Come on, Danny boy. So we've improved by a smidge, which will get us, our improvement so far will get us up to 5th, if he stays on this pace. .41.35, 41.24. The Norris is going to be faster than us. Sector 3, really? That's just fucked our lap.
Oh, they've run wide. Let's see what happened there. Watch this. There's Leclerc.
Oh, he's off the track. Ah.
Oh dear. That's far wider than they would have wanted.
We didn't improve on our time. So. Then we should get back to the pits. So you get up to 16. Fucking hell. There's 6 minutes left. Okay. to the race. So we got one more set of run plan. I think we're alright. No point in. Oh, there's just no point. Oh, we better reconfigure land. Even on the same set because. Oh, what are we gonna do? I could cut the minutes to get out, so we go there at like 3 minutes to go. Send out Norris. Come on, get us out there. Alright, this is going to be interesting. We're on a U set as well. Track rubbers, high. Track grip, high. So having that slightly less grip because it's a U set, it might be alright because we're on such a high grip at the moment for the actual track, so just seeing what this first sector is. $27 365 27. Oh, we're like 3/1000th or something faster, so the tyres are too hot. It's a shame that we didn't get to freely choose to go through the practice session ourselves, but that's what we're going to do next time, aren't we? I wonder if the other teams are getting tyres that are too hot as well, or if it's just us. He's slower, we're faster in the first sector, he's slower in both sectors. No, we're not. Damn it. Where are we going to end up? Fast forward to see Norris is across the line and into the garage. 14th, we just scraped in.
Q2. Great work. In Q2, the fastest 15 cars from Q1 battle it out for only 10 places in.
Alright. 130. 132, 132. Holy shit, we're 2.5 seconds down. Whatever it is worth just trying to fucking change some sort of setting on one of them.
It's up to you whether you manage the rest of the qualifying round.
Let's just simulate. We've simulated everything else, so let's simulate to the race. We'll simulate this session. Fingers crossed for Danny Boy, but I don't think so. 15th, no. And Lando scraped it at 10th. And Leclerc got fastest that time. Holy shit. Alright. Simulate the session. Let's go. He stayed 10th. Not by much though. Go Guan Yu. Valtteri Bottas is in 5th. Hamilton, Russell, yeah, Gasly. Verstappen's on pole though.
Here we are, folks. We're back for another day of scintillating F1 action. It's race day.
McLaren did a decent job during qualifying. This is a solid grid position, and it certainly has the potential to lead to good race results. We saw a reasonably good qualifying performance from Ferrari, and they certainly have a good chance to capitalize during the race. And the night sky
Carlos's model doesn't look as good as the other one. His player model, oh my god. I was just looking at it thinking, is that him? Fuck, it is him.
Which team has perfected the strategy that will see
It's
them
not as
prevail
spot on as what the other ones are.
Right then, time for the main event.
All right.
Bahrain Grand Prix.
Early points under the belt. Let's stay focused and push hard. Okay.
Each driver will need to make at least one pit stop to fit new tyres.
Yep.
On average, a pit stop will cost a driver about 25 seconds. So we need to think carefully about when to pit and why.
Okay. Strategies are only a guide. You can always go off strategy during the race or even start the race with no strategy. Planning race strategies allows you to analyze your pre-race options. You can create your own strategy from scratch. You can plan race strategies before the start. Sequence of a planned pit stop. The lap day will occur on the tyre compound to change to. Oh.
Let's set a tyre strategy for our drivers now. Every race weekend, the team will prepare some recommended strategies to choose from. Let's see what they suggest for this race. Okay, strategy A is a fast but risky option, relying on 2 soft stints and no hard compound at all. Strategy B is a well-balanced option, 2 soft stints and a nice long middle stint on a hard compound. Right, strategy C is a slower, if you think a different approach could work.
Let's go A.
Strategy A it is. This is going... You should consider picking a different strategy.
Yeah, I'm going to. If you'd shut up for a second.
That's both drivers with a set strategy in place. Right, let's head back to the preparation.
Oh, do we do C so we can just be safe with the mediums at the end? The tyres were hot and overheating, so... Degradation. Watch out for the tyre deck. Adjustments locked. Right, we can change that on the fly. I reckon that it's the same dudes that made Motorsport that have done this one. I have to check.
Cloudy skies
But it's nearly
tonight,
identical.
with the drivers now having taken position on the grid.
Alright, let's skip.
Here we go.
There's cloudy skies. Does that mean it's going to rain?
It's lights out, and away we go.
Oh, 10% chance. That's nothing.
This is really good.
We're up to 14.
McLaren gain a position.
Maybe saw that.
Managing pace will help you manage a car's tyre temperature and wear.
Yep. Okay, let's get a...
Keep an eye on the...
Let's go attack.
Let's try and push up.
I'm trying.
Yeah, all good.
We're going to have to drop it back a little. Come on. Oh, no, we'll save it for DRS.
Okay, keep looking after the tyre. Okay.
There's Norris, he's intense. Let's see if we can get Norris on the attack for at least half a lap.
Stay close. Cool.
Listen to the difference in the communications. Norris has got all this full clear mic. Danny Boy's is fucking just shithouse. Sounds like he's speaking through a walkie-talkie brought from a kid's store. That McLaren treated him the whole time. Giving him a car that suits Lando and not making fucking changes that he asked for. I feel so sorry for the bastard, I really do. He is easily one of the better drivers. Probably top 3, top 5 will be leading on the others. But he's just, yeah, he got treated very badly.
Just be careful with this tyre.
Okay. We'll just coast around for a little bit, yeah. We're falling off. There's no DRS yet. Get a couple of laps in and see exactly. So we've fallen away a lot.
DRS is enabled.
Okay, DRS is enabled.
Fuel commands allow drivers to manage their car's fuel consumption.
Okay, we're going to fuel, force retirement. Okay, fuel commands. How to use fuel. Stay pushed to burn more fuel to improve lap times or conserve fuel to ensure they have enough to finish the race.
Just keep an eye on your remaining fuel. If we run out, the car will be forced to retire.
Look, we are 1.4 seconds. Oh. What I want to do is go for a push and an attack.
Alpine just advanced.
Alonso overtook Norris. I just want to push and get up. Try and get Ocon. If we can't get him, we'll just go back to conserve mode. We're at 0.92 now. Oh, did we not cross the line on time? We did, maybe. No, we didn't. And we're going to get hit from behind. Oh no, stay on him. Get the position back.
That's a position gained for Alpha Tauri.
Yeah, we're so freaking slow. And he's pulling away. But he does he have he doesn't have DRS, we do. We'll stay to the next DRS point and then we're gonna just drop it. That was an easy pass. Balanced. Standard.
Good job.
So we're at 0.9 now. Ocon, Tsunoda again. Fuck you, Yuki.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
That's giving us space there. Yuki's dropped down a position there. Schumacher got him. Alright, and then Norris is in 12th now. So let's go to conserve. Oh no, not for us. Let's stay balanced. No, Norris we want conserve. Oh, we need to conserve either way as well, so. So we're catching on Ocon, I
Doing
reckon.
a good job so far.
But he's in a DRS train.
Big lift. Confirm.
0.75, we might be able to catch him. We've only done a couple of laps. And this shit's going to take forever because I want to watch every part of it. It's going to be like an hour and a half, 2 hours just for each fucking track.
As the race progresses, remember to keep an eye on the planned strategy you put in place before the race. The strategy view will let you check your strategy. The data view is also an important area to track during the race. It gives you a deep dive in. During the race, you can use the strategy view to check on each driver's strategy and adjust them. You can also use.
Looking alright. They're fine. They're fine.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
So if Magnussen wasn't on Norris, so Norris is on conserve. So let's get him to have a longer stint. I reckon. He gets overtaken by Ricciardo and Magnussen. But he has a longer stint, and then we can push for the last part before he changes tyre. You see, it's like Norris, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Schumacher, all in the train. Although somehow Norris has got more tyre wear than Ricciardo. He's been conserving. Go attack mode and push. Do it, Danny boy. Overtake both of them in once here. Can't get the Haas unless we take him on the inside, but he's moved over to the inside, so we can't get him there. We're going to go around the outside maybe. Oh no. Alright, so he hasn't got the DRS. Oh, yes, he does. He just got it. So what can we do here? What do we do here? We need Ocon just to pull away that little bit so Magnussen doesn't get DRS. Once Magnussen doesn't get that, we should be able to get a nice, easy overtake on him.
I think there's been a lockup. Let's take a look
What
at
was
the
it?
replay.
Bottas.
Now we see Valtteri Bottas. And yes, that's the lockup.
Jesus, that's not a lockup.
Who's running wide there?
Stroll. We're stuck in a train again. What lap? Strategy view. (15 to 21). Do I get to call when we go in? That's what I want to know. Do I actually get to say, yep, let's go in, or automatic? The Norris is 2 seconds behind.
Okay, mate, good job.
Go standard, balanced.
Maximum pace. Yeah, confirm.
Daddy boy doesn't need to conserve yet. I'm just looking like, do we go for a full press and attack? Or do we just be patient? Conserve the fuel.
Haas with an overtake there.
Schumacher overtakes Norris. What the fuck is Norris doing? Let's see how far down we drop while we're conserving. Well, we're hanging thereabouts. Once I see one of them pit, that's when we can go and just sort of try and strike. Magnussen got...
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Okay. Pit window. Track rubber's very low. We're on lap 12. We want to try and push to like 20, thereabouts.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Schumacher overtakes Norris.
Okay, our driver has just entered the pit window. The pit window encompasses the laps that cover
Okay.
the planned pit stops in your strategy.
Okay, but how do we
This
call
means
it?
it's nearly time to call the planned pit stop. Unless you think there's a reason to pit immediately,
Pit window active. Schumacher overtakes Norris again. At least we're going to get out of this train here. Sector 2, we've got a yellow flag.
If a driver needs an additional performance push for a short time, they can adjust their ERS strategies and use any battery charge they have.
Okay.
There are 3 ERS strategies that deploy more energy than they harvest, but each use that energy for a different purpose. Overtake, harvest will prioritize.
Someone spun out.
Yellow flags. Okay, gotcha.
Russell. Let's see if we can get...
Use overtake. Okay.
No.
Okay, keep looking after the tyre.
Yeah, we're looking after it, mate. We're looking after it. So,
Yep, understood.
Danny Boy's going to go a bit late because we're on a different strategy, which I completely forgot about.
McLaren gain a position.
Norris overtakes Schumacher again. Fuck that. Alright, so we're going to go for a double. At least one, but hopefully a double overtake here. They've all got DRS, but we're pushing with the battery. No. No.
Recharge button on.
Recharge button
Okay,
off.
understood.
How do we actually activate this pit stop?
Recharge off, recharge off. Okay.
We're so damn close. Yeah, so Norris ain't happy. So this is going to be more about seeing what Norris goes into his pit with.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
So we're ninth. This is the optimal position.
Right, let's talk tyres.
Okay.
During dry races, all cars
Yes,
ultimately
2
it's your
tyres.
decision on which tyre compounds we go for. Once you've decided which tyre to move to,
Is there anyone else on the hards though? I didn't see. Let's go pit this lap.
And we are box this lap.
Yeah, confirm. Happy to box at the end.
So we're up to 7th. We're right on Bottas's tail. Verstappen's in front of him. What the hell is Verstappen doing then? Gasly's up in 3rd. Hamilton's 2nd. What the fuck? Oh, we got DRS. Bottas doesn't. Come on, yeah. Danny boy, Danny boy.
Nicely done, nicely done.
Up to 6th. Bottas is right on our tail, like right on it. Oh, he's coming out. Oh, is he gonna get there? He's gonna get DRS down here where he's gonna capture us anyway. He's going to the pits. Let's just ignore it. How do we go another lap? Then how do we pit again? How do I call the pit stop? This is gonna be bad. We're running in fourth.
Okay, Stroll has pitted. Stroll has pitted.
Sector 2.
Okay, there are yellows ahead.
Understood.
Alright, how do I say pit this lap? I guess we're not.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Signs lock up on turn 10, so it's Leclerc and Russell in the pits. Verstappen 1, us 2. I don't know how to pit. I don't know how to fucking pit stop. Ah, shit. Is that it there? Pit options, okay, we pit this. Fuck me. That's pretty funny. I was getting worried there, so we're going to pit on lap 20.
So box now, box now.
Okay, I'll box this lap.
.7, I'm happy with that. Where's Norris? Norris is 15th still. And he's 14 seconds behind Bottas. The fuck, Norris? I know I've been paying you no attention.
Sonoda boxed.
We've come out 13th, right behind Bottas. So let's just coast a bit and save up everything for our last stint on our soft tyres.
And recharge on.
Roger.
So we're behind Magnussen now.
Recharge off.
Okay, understood.
It's going to be interesting to see where we actually do come out in this, in this race. So Norris is 8 seconds behind us. Let's push for a few laps. We are falling behind Magnussen by a fair way. So what is...
From the data view, you can see live data from the current session. Here, you can also view how the current session could affect the drivers. There's plenty more to dive into with the data view. So
Okay. Yeah. So he's going 700s faster than us per lap. Sector 1, not faster in Sector 1. Where is he?
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Schumacher. So he's faster than us in Sector 2 by a fair bit. So is it Sector 2 that we're losing out? It's Sector 2 basically that we're losing out. Sector 1, so that's not too bad. 500s, yeah. What do we do? We are conserving right now. Let's go conserve. Let's build up our fuel. 5 seconds behind. Norris is 8 behind me. So this is just coasting to the end. See what happens with pit stops. Hopefully someone has a crash. It's up at the top. Oh, what do we got? We've still got fucking heaps of laps to go. Track grip is high now. We know we're 10 seconds behind Magnussen. Not good. Not good at all.
That's a lockup.
That's Alonso. We've got forever to go. Let's just spin him ahead. Ugh. He's conserving. We are conserving, so let's just go back to back. No. We won't. I want to keep as much fuel as possible for our last stint. Same as Norris. Like, I'm not expecting to win. I'm going to stop thinking that we're going to, like, you know, get up there and do this. We are where we should be.
Here's the replay. Watch this. There's Leclerc. What a spin out!
Has he got it started? He's still at second. They're way out in front. We're going to be coming up close to the pit stop for the last run. Pit window is active. I reckon if we stay out for a couple of extra laps, it'll give us that bit more grip at the end. The 17. Tiffy on turn 11. We're still at 50% for these, so. Magnussen and Ocon are in front of us. Let's ignore for now. So we're on lap 42. Let's go. They're basically brand new. Hit this lap.
And box now.
Box confirmed.
We can double stack here. A double stacking will be fine. Oh. I reckon we fucking do it. Yeah, confirm it. Fuck it. 3.7 seconds. Unless the pit crew fucks up, it will work out fine.
Bandit pit lane.
Okay, understood.
There's Ricciardo. Should work out just perfectly. Yes, that's the fucking timing on that. Fuck yes. He literally slid in exactly as I was sliding out. Alright, so we don't want conserve anymore. Let's go balanced. Balanced. Defend. Boy. Let's get to the end of this lap and go hard on everything. How far behind are we? Oh shit, 16 seconds. Has Alonso fucking pitted? Where is he? Yeah, he's done too. Shit. Alright, so we're not going to catch Alonso. Everyone's done 2 stops already. So, let's just try and get a fast lap out, see what we can do. We'll go deploy, push, and attack. See how fast our lap.
It's a good lap. That's a good lap.
Fucking, I don't think it was a good lap, mate.
The recharge on is good.
Fastest lap of the fucking race.
Okay, understood.
135. Absolutely tore it up. Got 25 kilos of race fuel. Fastest lap of the race. We still got it.
Up on the track.
Stroll again.
Okay, recharge off.
Understood.
Yes, we're not going to catch anyone. All we can do is hang on to the end of the race, really. Do what we can do on the final lap. We don't catch no one. If we have a look, no one's really due for a pit stop, are they? .48 for Bottas, that's about it, but he'll be right. How the fuck is Tsunoda getting in front of Norris? What is Norris doing?
Alpha Tower regained a place.
Fuck me, Norris. And he's losing time on him. Oh no, let's switch back around.
McLaren gain a position.
Okay. So who is this? So just go aggressive. Attack.
Maximum pace now.
Understood.
She's got 0.9 laps. Leclerc's going to be pissed because he's right behind us. Push. Deploy. We're trying to overtake him. We're at the back of the field. We did overtake him. What the fuck? Oh no, we didn't. We didn't. I was gonna fucking say, come on. Let's have a couple of DRS pushes here.
Use the overtake button.
Understood.
Oh. Yeah, this isn't going to be a very good lap time. Where's Norris is behind us? The Norris is behind Leclerc. Is he gonna overtake him? We just don't have that like finishing pace. Just don't have it.
Crossfire.
I think Verstappen's pulled away a little bit here.
Oh, we've had a spin.
Verstappen spun? Fuck yes. Well, not fuck yes, really. It does nothing for us. Unless he's spun and he's ended his race, but he hasn't, unfortunately. But let's just go neutral. That's our last lap. Shit.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today.
Leclerc won. All because Verstappen had that spin out on lap, what it was lap 56 or 55 going into 56. No, it was 56 for them, wasn't it? Because they were a lap ahead. So he's going to be pissed about that, isn't he? Race done. I'm happy with that.
A reasonable performance in today's race from Daniel Ricciardo.
Finished ahead of Norris, so all I wanted.
McLaren showed some good stuff here today, but they'll be building on that now to try
Yeah,
and
we're gonna build
improve
once we
their
get a couple of
results
those
next
couple of
time.
parts built as well.
There's
Chuck
no
those
doubt
on the car. We'll be
have what
fucking
it takes.
sweet.
I can't wait to see which direction they go in for the next race.
And as this race weekend comes to a close, the team is 8th in the constructor standings.
Yep, we're 8th. Well, that's the end of our first race. My God, it took a lot longer than what I thought it would. And the previous one that I keep on mentioning, Motorsport Manager, which is basically the same as this, but not as in-depth and detailed. the races are only like, you can choose whether the races are short, medium or long. So I always went medium, so they're about like 11 laps, 12 laps. And they'd go past in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But we've got to start. Got to start on up down. I'm going to play this game too fucking much. It's going to fucking end up hurting me, my eyes, my soul, anyone else that wants me to do anything.
Over each race weekend, depending on their performance. With enough experience, your drivers will be able to improve their skills.
Okay. So we suffered because of qualifying, but our race was better. He's got the growth potential, so we get fuck all. Nice. Nice. Sponsors income 3 mil, 3.9 mil. So we didn't even spend that much on our fucking parts upgrades. So
That could have gone better. The board's confidence probably took a dip.
alright.
You may want to check the board
I'm
minutes
fucking super
for
happy with this. We're gonna do
Still,
each race as an
first
individual
race
video, and we're gonna go
and there will be
doing this
plenty of
series
time to
forever and ever and ever. But thank you fuckers for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. If you want to, you can become a member of the channel and just hit the join button below, which really does help me out, and I appreciate it if you do. You can also leave a super thanks on the video. Thank you to those kind people that have been doing so, much appreciated, and I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, peace out.